So this isn't the video that it was going to be, if that makes sense. It's been a bit of a strange week. A lot of things have come up I've had to sort out, and chose yesterday to do most of the sorting out. So I'm going to jump back there now and let you see what I'm talking about. And I'll have a big update for you near the end of the video. Okay? Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So, bit of a weird week this week. Now, I was meant to be going today on a trip, of which I was going to video. But woke up on Monday, another toothache. My life's just with toothaches. My top ones, I went through a few years of problems, and now I've got them all done. I'm getting problems with my bottom teeth. So anyway, so I had a toothache, and it wasn't too bad. Phoned up, made an appointment to see me Monday afternoon, and I sort of knew about this tooth. Whenever I was getting my top teeth done, he told me that eventually somebody's going to have to take that tooth out. It's bad, so I thought we'll take it out and that'll be the end of it. So I went, nice wee place in Torvega, and oh, the worst news I could have got. It needs taken out, but we can't take it out because it's infected. So you're going to have to go on a course of antibiotics for a few days. And my bell's ringing in my head. It's a sore tooth all week. So I had a sore tooth for most of the week. And I'm going today. It's not as bad today, it's still sore, but it's not as bad. It's eased off. The antibiotics have obviously helped a bit. So I'm going today to get it whipped out. And that means I'll put a damper in today's video. Don't fancy making a video with frozen mouth. Next, those of you who watch my videos will know my drone got broken. So when I got home, took it apart a bit. Poor wee man, operating table, million bits. And realised the damage wasn't overly bad in that the electronics are all still okay, I think. But there's a place with one of the legs, there's 3 screws go into the body, and where one of the screws goes in, it's plastic, and it broke. It's a really tiny thing, so it meant I needed a new body, and I thought that would be easy, but it wasn't. Everywhere you go that sells them is either ripping you off or doesn't really have them, the cheaper ones. But I did find a place and ordered it. Wasn't too expensive, €35. They contacted me yesterday. Sorry, we can't fulfill the order. So now I've went back and looked at the drone, and I've come up with a fix. So I spent the first couple of hours this morning taking it apart, and it's a million bits. I'm probably not going to remember how to put it all back together again. I decided to apply this fix and see if it works. I don't know if it will. It needed new propellers as well because they were broken. There were a couple of wee screws missing, which I've got. But my main tool today is super glue. Yep. But I'm not just going to super glue it together. I have a plan. I'm going to fill the wee hole and try and re-thread the thread. So I'll let you watch me doing a bit of that, but don't worry, it's only a few seconds. And what I'm going to do then, I'm going to do my trip on probably on Sunday, because I imagine it's going to take today and tomorrow to get the drone sorted out, but I don't know if I'm going to manage it. That's the truth.
Later.
That was an old brake that I had fixed, but it broke again. Now, I'm quite excited because that is the broken one. How do you hold this? You see, that's the broken one fixed. And also, although I've used super glue, I've also managed to get all the screws back in, and there was only one of them that wouldn't tighten properly, and it's super glued. So I have a feeling that problem is solved. Right, so I now have 4 what appear to be strong legs. I'm watching this guy. He's very quick, but he seems to know what he's doing. Electronics back on, legs back on, camera back on. That camera took me a couple of hours to put on, would you believe? It's so delicate, with springs and all sorts. But that's the electronics finished. Now I'm going to put the rest of the body on and then see what happens. I had a tiny screw issue, but I have it all back together. Apart from the propellers. And I'm now going to see, at least does it fire up. I want to hear a noise. After that. Oh, that was the noise. So that all looks good. And I've got a battery. Oh, that's good. Still haven't fixed the broken leg yet. But so I've never tried to start it without propellers, but if everything starts to turn, I will be so happy. Oh!
Take off. Take off.
They're all spinning. Oh, now I'm excited. I have to get the propellers on. I have a feeling to fix this. 500 quid, that wee thing. I would have to replace it, really. No, we'll see. Could be all manky. I'm looking at the negatives. Right, okay, here we go. Back in a minute.
20 minutes later.
Right, I'm ready to test it. The leg, the last one, which was an old brake, which broke again, it's not quite level, slightly off. I just couldn't get it right, so I don't know how that's going to affect the flying. These are very highly balanced, but I'm going to do it in here, so we'll see now. Right, here we go.
Take off.
Good start. Ta-da!
Hallelujah!
I'm really shocked. Doesn't it just show you the way things work out? Because I tried to get the body, couldn't get the body, getting my money back for the body, hopefully. And there I was able to fix it. Things always work out. I'm always saying that. It's true. Oh, he's a good boy. Isn't he nuts? Isn't he nuts? He's nuts! Weather update. It's not been as hot the last couple of days. I mean, we went through 4 or 5, it was a heat wave. But it's still nice. Nice temperature, but clouded over. With a good weather forecast for next week again. Which is brilliant. Now, the dental surgery is in Torrevega. And on the way, I'm going to the post office. Because what I'm going to tell you now, a wee short story, I think it says a lot about what I've become since I've been able to stop thinking. I made 2 CDs for 2 friends, both different CDs. I still do that. One of them is for a friend in Dublin, because I said I would put this particular CD together for him. And then a different CD for my very good friend Michelle, because it's her birthday's coming up. And her birthday hadn't arrived, so about 3 weeks ago I sent Sean his CD. And it all was great until I got put in a car stereo. Didn't work. Flipping didn't work. I put it together on my computer, played it back at my computer. All played great. Didn't try it out in the car CD player. Didn't work. So, I am now, before I go to the dentist, going to the post office to post 2 CDs, 2 different CDs to 2 different people that I have now sorted out. Which will play onward and upward. It's another one of the big urbanisations, and if you're going to shops, you almost always end up in one. This is a wee post box that I go to occasionally.
2 hours later.
That was no fun. one of my molars that she was taking out. Boy, it wouldn't come out. Stubborn as hell. And she's pulling and pulling, and you could hear cracking, and oh, my jaw was sore. And after a good while, she had to freeze me a wee bit more. And after a good while, and she'd cut it in half as well. She got it out, and I thought it was going to be a million bits, but she showed me it. It was nice and neat, but it was massive. I am a very geeky person. I wanted to know exactly, looking at it, how you know that they have to come out and all, and she explained it all to me. It's very good. So, tooth's out. It's all still a bit frozen, so I don't know if I'm sore. She said I'm going to be sore for a couple of days. That's good. Come on, Molly. The dental treatment to get the tooth out was €70, which I think was very reasonable because I have to freeze your mouth and stuff. Right, so big update. Big update for me, maybe not a big update for you. And you know what that is? It flies! It flies, I tell you. Go like the wind and don't be falling apart. While we're up here, I'll give you a good view over Guardamar. So there you go, like a child with his toy. I am delighted, it's working, saved me a lot of money. So, normality resumes. Make a new video this week, and there'll no doubt be drone shots in it. Alright, so very happy Steve's, going to leave it off there. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Go on, only takes a wee second, don't cost you anything. If you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic. Love to hear your comments, but until next time, bye for now.